sweetness of life available to us today is so great that it's worthwhile to set aside work, worries, and obligations to make sure that you get your taste of it. I'm Jeff Jower.
And I'm Rick Levine for Planet Pulse on this Thursday, July 24th. Once a year, the sun lines up with generous, optimistic Jupiter. Today, the sun lines up with Jupiter in the sign of Leo. This is pretty powerful. This is very powerful. It really, what it does is it takes our attention off of the inward dance of Cancer. There's still a bunch of planets in Cancer, including the moon. We'll get there in a moment. But it takes the focus off of that, and it brings it out into the world where the possibilities are endless and grand, and we can go anywhere.
Absolutely. This conjunction of the Sun and Jupiter happens once a year, but it happens in Leo once every 12 years. Yes, some egos may be inflated, but I think it's healthier to have an inflated sense of what's possible to motivate us to be creative than it is to be too reticent to express or to have high hopes.
Yeah, and I think what happens is, I mean, we have some other very powerful aspects today. In the morning, we have Venus making a trine. That's Venus, the planet of sweet and of love, making a trine with Neptune, the planet of potential possibilities in the imagination. Kind of like Jupiter, we're given permission to dream, and the dreams are beautiful and wonderful. But by the end of the day, we have a chance to make it real because Mercury forms a trine with Saturn, and this is a very different flavor.
Yeah, the harmonious relationship between intellectual Mercury and pragmatic, realistic Saturn certainly has to do with putting an intellectual frame around the day. However, a little bit earlier, Mercury formed a square to Uranus, which is like
it's a crazy day. It's a crazy day.
Right. But what that also means is, in a defensive way, if you're freaking out, relax. Things will calm down. Or if you have an ingenious idea, which is a more interesting use, I think, of the day's energy, you'll begin to find a form or fertile ground in which to plant those ideas.
So I think really, we're almost having several different things happening.
And the Venus-Neptune trine, too.
Well, the Venus-Neptune trine, that's the dreams. I mean, that's we talked about the limitless dreams, the setup in the morning of whatever I dream is possible and can be real, but it's not, it's illusion. Then the sun lines up with Jupiter. Oh my God, I can go for it. And then later in the day, it's like click, 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 click. I like that, whatever you did, that nervous, Mercury-Uranus, but it ends, at least today, with I can take all this generosity, all these dreams, all these big ideas, and my own craziness, and still make something tangible out of this whole thing. That's really exciting.
That's great.
I'm Rick Levine.
And I'm Jeff Jower, inviting you to subscribe on the Tarot.com YouTube channel so that you can get your Planet Pulse videos every day.